guys. Good evening to all. This evening, I'm here by Holy Innocents Church and School once again, which is situated along Ayshford in St. Thomas. Come back at Holy Innocents Anglican Church. And this is the school building with a mural graphic on it. Let's get the mural graphic on Holy Innocents Primary School, which depicts things that go on in St. Thomas. So yes guys, I'm here again, once again in the parish of St. Thomas in Ayshford, looking towards Holy Innocents Anglican Church. Right here is Holy Innocents Anglican Church. It was built in 1838 and dedicated in 1839, and it was built on lands given by the owners of Ayshford Plantation, and it was one of the Bishop Coleridge chapels of ease, and it was built in the shape of a cross. Yes guys, Holy Innocents Anglican Episcopal Church. This is where most of my family are buried, right here at Holy Innocents. My family from my mother's side are all buried here, such as my great-grandmother, my great-aunts, my great-uncles, great-great-grandparents, all buried here at Holy Innocents Church. And I have cousins and family in this church as well. I only have one great-aunt left, and she also attends this church as well. And I also have family that attended this school here at Holy Innocents. Yes guys, this mural graphic on the school building once again. So my family also received their primary education from here as well. My great-aunt, my first two aunts, my cousins, all attended Holy Innocents Primary School. And they received their secondary education here under the principal, who was Mr. Vaughan at the time. Mr. Vaughan was the principal here, Mr. Lester Vaughan. There is a school here in St. Thomas, here in this parish, named after him, the Lester Vaughan Memorial Secondary School, which is further down in Jackson, named after Mr. Lester Vaughan. And this school also has some great teachers as well, such as Miss Orsi Springer and Miss Tovia Podash. Also Miss Holder as well, who was the principal here at the school. Many people will talk about the licks that Mr. Vaughan used to give them. Mr. Vaughan was also the organist at Holy Innocents Church as well, and choir master. So yes guys, I forgot to mention that this is also the route to Harrison's Cave and Welchman Gully. This is the route that you will use to get to Harrison's Cave and Welchman Gully. And there is a road to the left, to the right, sorry, by the church cemetery wall, which will take you back to Boyens Road in Welchman Hall, St. Thomas. It is referred to by many residents as the line. And again, before I forget to mention, this church has two cemeteries, one in the churchyard here and one on the opposite side. Unfortunately, the one in the churchyard is filled now, so they have to bury the people on the opposite side over here. Yeah. So this is where they bury the people now, right here, since the cemetery in the church is full. heart of Barbados. St. Thomas can best be referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. And there was also a lady by the name of Ursula who had a shop further up from the church by this peach color house, that blue carriage park. Somewhere out in there, she had a shop. She used to run a shop here for many years. She used to run a shop here when I went back in my grandmother's time, my aunt's time, and my mother's time. She used to run a shop here. I don't know if any of you can remember. But again, this mural graphic at Holy Innocent School is also a recent addition to the school building. This mural graphic is a recent addition to the school building. Once upon a time, Holy Innocents was the board and single school, and there was the girls' school and the boys' school. I think this was the girls' school back in Hurricane Janet time. Hurricane Janet was a hurricane that struck Barbados on the 21st of September 1955, damaging many homes and taking many lives as well. Yeah, taking many homes and damaging many houses and buildings on the whole. And this was a refuge as well. Yeah, Russia. Yeah. Yes, guys. This is Ayshford St. Thomas. Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. And again, this is the road to Harrison's Cave and Welchman Gully. And Harrison's Cave runs all underground here. All under here is Harrison's Cave. So it is said that when the organ is playing in the church, it vibrates into the cave. So again, we are in the central uplands of Barbados. St. Thomas can best be referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. And along with St. George, St. Thomas has no sea. They are the two parishes in the center of the island. You can see how my great aunt and other members take well good care of the church. And again, this pavement was placed here sometime between late 2013 and early 2014 because of the easy number of the pedestrians don't have to be walking too close to the traffic. Because once upon a time, before this pavement was here, the pedestrians used to be walking too close to the traffic. Especially these school children at Holy Innocent, so they had to put the pavement here to stop the people from walking too close to the traffic. So I remember in late 2013, when they started to do the pavement, they removed the church wall. Because this where I'm standing now was the church wall. All the church wall was all here, where I'm standing. Church wall was all here, and I had to remove some of the tombstones to put back the church wall. Because the school children and other pedestrians was walking across the traffic and having to dodge the traffic. So the pavement started from here by Holy Innocent School all the way up to Harrison's Cave. and it was completed by early 2014. This is all Holy Innocents Churchyard and the school building down below, and this church cemetery wall here. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.